Look at that, guys. There she is, La Luna. Right outside that window. We're getting close to the new moon in Taurus. Let's go outside. Guys, look, it's a feather. The sun's coming up. And La Luna's over here. Hey guys, welcome. You know, today we're just gonna get down to, we're gonna pray. Angels, spirits, guides, Mother Earth, Father Sky, Grandmother Moon, Grandfather Sun, elements Earth, Air, Water, Fire, Star Nation and Creation. Thank you for joining us in here today to heal, harmonize, and raise the vibration, guys. Now, what a time. What a time of transformation. What a time. We're being turned inside out, upside down. We're in a time of ego sublimation. It's the time we're in. And it's like everything within is pushing you for this transformation. Everything without is pushing you for this transformation. And it's just go time. It's just go time. So I didn't know when I was making it back here because listen up. Wow. Ooh, guys, I brought my Five of Wands charge here. And I really work hard not to bring my Five of Wands charge here. It's something that's healthy to expand from drinking from that cup, expand from our Five of Wands charge, expand from healing there. But we honor the fact that we still sometimes get to these spaces and places where we're pushed and pulled and we're in that Five of Wands charge in order to see what we see, to heal and expand from there. We drink from that cup. We actually do. Then we learn, and we learn why we didn't want to drink from that cup. We learned why we wanted to stop drinking from that cup. We learned what drinking from that cup was doing to our lives. We saw the light. We saw beyond. And this has to do with now a connection from within. We're being challenged, but many of us, it's like we're being challenged to fail, to make us feel like we're failing. It's like so much more negative on top of so much more negative. And believe me, you know, a lot of this resonated back through my own universe. There was the reading called Ego Sublimation worked on at School for the Fool 2 times and deleted. And I'm talking about these readings were complete masterpieces. As all these readings are, they're all magical gifts from the divine and being here and being able to be in creation the way that we get to here and to resonate on our spiritual quests or not resonate and understand what we need to understand, because frick, this is not easy. It's like sometimes feeling so low, you just, you're in the dark night of the soul. You're in the dark, you're in the low, you're in the lowest vibrations, you're in all these low vibrations all at the same time. And it's like, fuck, man, that's some intense shit. Being pushed to the brink. But it's in order to make it and make it or break it. It's like, you know, yes, life gives you enough to make it or break it a lot every single day, and you decide, but like, no, this is being like pushed by that cosmic cross of transformation. Like, you're pushed to the brink, you're pushed inside out, you're gonna transform. And reality, like, what is reality? Because it's incredible to watch people that are creating from delusions, and I don't even want to say delusions, from toxic fantasy, and then people that are just like, yo, this is my truth, I'm gonna expand, I'm a co-creator, I can make things happen, I can go, but I have to surrender to the present moment, I have to surrender to this expansion. I can find bliss, I can find happiness at any time, and maybe I can't today, but I have to honor this here, and I understand that how time works, and tomorrow give myself time to heal. What am I going to do? You know, what are my tools in my tool belt? But these are things that we have to remember right now. What are our tools in our tool belt? And if you drank from the cup, forgive yourself. That's the first and foremost. Forgive yourself. What did you learn? Why don't you want to drink from that cup again? Remember that. Anyways, let's just, guys, we got to look at this message. We got to look at it. And you know what? We're going to go and further into it. To be honest with you, I have to heal from the experience of losing these readings. I must heal from it. This takes a lot, and I know it was meant to be, but I still have to heal from this experience myself and honor that myself and use the dolphin energy and say, now, in the right time, we're going to expand with what the whole message. But it's the vanishing mirror, our ego sublimation. This is the time we're in. And the perfect storm. The courage to step into life. And I want you to see what it's connected to. It's connected to where we're going next. Whale song resonating, and this is resonating and working with our chakras, healing our electromagnetic field, but it's understanding the harmony. This is understanding the symphony. This is understanding the connection and the connection between animals, between their songs. And this is connected to our counterpart in their song and what we're doing. And that is connected to Will-o'-the-Wisp, treasures hidden in the shadows. And these two messages are connected. We're going to share them next time, because today we're going to understand where we're at. We're going to talk about the Feast of Plenty, and we have been working a lot with the nourishment of food and the choices and their consequences, and this is where we're at right now. We're understanding and the choices and the consequences of what we're ingesting within in our environments and what we're actually putting within. And this is actually okay. So you have all these choices in front of your face to make, all, you know, this whole buffet, this whole table of everything. What are you going to pick? And this is being conscious and woke and saying, I'm not going to feed off of an impulse. I may want all this deep fried stuff, but I know I'm working with my gallbladder. I'm working with my organs. I'm working with my liver. I'm working with healing. I'm working with honoring what I'm doing with my body. I'm working with detoxification, purification. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to have a banana. And I'm going to have, with these bananas, I'm going to have an avocado. What else can you have? You know, walnuts are great. You have to decide what works for you and what's right for you. But you want to remember that if you, to look at your, you know, your plate in threes, you want to have equal part protein, equal part carbohydrate, to equal part fat. And having healthy fat is part of a really, this is really important. This is really important. There's a lot of information in here. Food is information. And this is what the bees are telling us. This is healing. And we know the color of this. We're working with our heart chakra. What are we doing when we're working with this banana? We're working with our solar plexus. Sounds like a good place to start. And understanding that, like, there is food medicine. Food is medicine, and that we can use certain foods to heal with our organs and work with our organs. And this has to do with our pineal gland activation. This has to do with our endocrine system. This has to do with amping up the purification that we, like, for our best expansion. When we're in this chrysalis, this cocoon, we need to be getting enough sleep. We need to be allowing our body to rest. Having these, you know, high vibe choices, not feeding off our impulses. What are impulses for us? Because they're connected to that cup. And that cup, we know, is connected to the lust templates and all this work we're doing, the mission work. And this is where we're going to stop today, guys, because it's going to go for it. Well, no, we're going to go for it to here, because this is where we're really at right now. We're still connected to a time of winter's dream, a gestation period in order to expand with us, and it's needing direction. Many of us are feeling lost. But this, we're supposed to, remember, we're healing through the energy of the opposites. This is going to allow us to create with adaptability. We need to find adaptability, and this is the new patterning, and it's connected to the many masks, our authentic self. And moving forth with authentic self, and that's connected to this. and resonating, and this is our electromagnetic field, and working with that. And that's why we're healing with our chakras and understanding this has to do right now with the time we're in. Ego sublimation and the perfect storm, because we need this storm because it's giving us the courage to step into life and act on these new patterns. And right now we're going to understand that the divine is at our service, and we need to have a first breath, a beginner's mind. Remembering at the end of the month, there's a lunar eclipse. Mercury goes retrograde. I mean, there's a lot of stuff happening this month, but that's why we're doing all this clearing right now and all this work, because we're going to expand off this message further. And the string of messages from La Luna, the moon. Okay. Okay. We're holding on to something. This is connected to the Four of Pentacles, but we're holding on. We don't want to go through that door. We don't want to have a new beginning. We're holding on to something. And it's connected to the Eight of Swords. And we're going to ask the cards what this means, of course. But we are going to expand because the Sun is here with the Ten of Cups, our purpose and our expansion. And it's connected to the inner child who's going to take the reins. We're going to expand. And it's from the shadows. And of course, the shadows are connected to the Nine of Swords. And the Nine of Swords is connected to the Four of Swords and what we need to see. But, thank goodness. Because the Four of Swords is connected to the King. And this is working with the moon. This is working with the unknown. This is working with the feminine and the mysteries and the cycles and the seasons and this cosmic cross of transformation. And it's connected to healing from the Four of Cups and, of course, our karma. We're going to restore justice. We're going to restore balance. This has to do with truth. But this truth is connected to the center, the restoration of innocence and healing with the masculine and feminine. Of course, our Five of Wands charge. This is all at the center. But we're going to shift gears and we're going to begin manifestation. We're going to begin moving forth with the Two of Wands. Thanks to Taurus season. We're going to enter Gemini season soon. All right, the High Priestess has some information for us. Let's see what it is. Confirmation right here from this avocado that just had to make its presence known. Oh, I love avocados, guys. I really do. Okay. Where are we going? What's being... I feel like we gotta go here. Let's see what's being activated here. We're going with the Tarot of the Heart. What is going on? Okay. There it is. Love and a new beginning. Connected to new earth and where we're going. We need to walk through the door. We need to stop holding on. We have to stop holding on to this past with this connection to the shadows and the devil energies. Like, that's what we need to see this right now. This is this is what's being illuminated. So, this has to do with the lunar eclipse. Right here. We're going to let go. We're going to walk through that door because we're going to see This is where we're being pushed in order to expand. Look at her. Like, look at her. It's go time. It's go time because we understand this. We see something. We see something. And it's connected to this. And it's being illuminated. And we remember the Fool is working with Uranus, Aquarius. The future, what we're building, where we're going. In the now. Okay. What's the message here? Let's find out what her message is. And then, you know what, guys? We're going to say goodbye because there's much healing to be done right now. There's much healing to be done. Okay. Right. I was taking my moment to connect with the rain and the earth. And look at that, the messenger of earth. The rain's beautiful here right now. It's connected to an offering. This offering is connected to the sun and expanding with the masculine. And allowing the masculine to expand. Allowing that feeling, but balanced with the feminine. All right. The messenger of earth is sharing this message with us. Wisdom. Shedding the skin he has outgrown, the pilgrim sees the unfolding mystery as his own. Vulnerability has made him strong. He walks forward. Spirits of love and compassion make themselves known. How tenderly they speak of the sweetness of life. The elementals, the people of peace and the hidden people appear to share the wisdom he's forgotten. The fae folk. A tall and slender fairy, a spirit of the land, takes the pilgrim by the hand and invites him to go along with her. Happy to do so, he realizes this fairy makes mending magic. Through the woods they walk, on a vast and shimmering web, their footsteps sending tiny ripples across the threads. The pilgrim is like a newborn fawn learning how to walk, but he is human. And so he wonders what would happen if he stepped out of the pattern. Trust, says the fairy. Recognizing the wise design, the world reveals, and sensing that all will be well, the pilgrim walks softly on. The web stretches deep within and a high above, and all paths lead to the center, where the tree of life grows. Roots, branches, and a web interwoven as a shimmering sphere within which all reside and thrive. It is here that the song of life was first sung. The pilgrim listens and hears the secret magic. I demand no sacrifice, for I am the mother of life, and my love is poured out upon the earth. Like the pilgrim, the tree is a young being that requires nourishment, care, and the energy that makes everything grow and flourish. The energy that is embodied and exchanged by all of creation. The energy of love. The song continues, and the pilgrim listens to the enchantment. Long forgotten, but no longer hidden, all things grow and thrive and make the world a better place for life. In the way of his ancestors, with reverence and rejoicing, the pilgrim pours out his heart. He gives back with gratitude for all the blessings he's been given. Offer love to Mother Earth, and love is given back to you. This is the wisdom of the way of the offerings. essence, spirit guides, divine patterns of connection, love, gratitude, giving back, flourishing. And this is understanding we came here to work and heal with the earth in whatever way that means to us. And some of us, that's working in our backyard. For some of us, that's working, you know, on a broader and grander scale. For some of us, that is actually like healing with the actual earth and helping us to clear up all this pollution. And whether or not people want to argue with there's climate change, there's tons of pollution. And we understand that, you know, even with raising the earth a couple of degrees, with all this activity, all this constant masculine, you know, overexpansion, without time for regeneration and depletion of the earth, what we're doing. It's understand that we came here to restore that balance. We came here to heal with the earth. This, like, we can't just sit here in our domes and get stuck in our lower vibes and our sicknesses, right? We came here to heal and expand from that, and we came here to say, you know what? I'm connecting with the earth. I'm connecting, like, on my spiritual quest. I'm seeing that life matters and love and who I am, and I am love. And you know what's, this just reminds me of, you know, I was caught in the lower vibes, and I just wanted, you know, to just have that moment and just be like, you know what, I don't know, man. I don't know if I can go any further. I'm feeling really like I'm caught in the struggle. I don't know. And then, you know, in that moment of wanting to give up and understanding, like, you know, it's part of the experiences when we're just caught in those, we're just pushed to the brink. It's just like, what the frick? But then hearing the divine, you know, the divine's like, you are an expression of love. Keep going. And then, you know, that was enough to put the wind back in my sails and keep on going. That's right. I came here for a reason. I came here to be love. I came here to be love when it feels like there's no love. And that's really hard. Yeah, that's really hard to continue to generate that. But it's like being able to water these plants and care for them and care and just say, like, yeah, I honor this life and do what I can. Like, yeah, okay, I live in a city, right? But it's like I do the best I can in my yard to have bird baths and have places for, you know, the animals. I've had deer in the front yard, the birds, you know, like the trees, just tons of trees, and just letting nature be. No fertilizer. I let the dandelions grow, and I feed the bees and plant tons of wildflowers and grow, you know, what I can in my backyard and just try to do what I can. And like do the best I can every day. I recycle. I go out and pick up trash. I'm an advocate for that as much as like we can here. This is what we do at School for the Fool. This is what's done here. Just being part of this network of understanding, we're doing the best that we can to care for life. And that's where we're putting our energy in. And when we care for life, life gives back to us. We're in the flow. We're in the flow with life. That's the whole point of this. All right, guys. Where are we going? Where are we going? King of Wands. Where are we going, King? All right. So we're going to act on the creation of peace. This is some sort of stillness. In order to see within, we're to destroy old patterning and to create a new, how to manifest. And this is connected to being able to be in the flow, to destroy, to create a new. We're shifting here. And it has to do with growth. But this growth right now is working with the other realms. This is being able to expand with the mind. This is being able to use the mind to expand. Being able to use the mind to expand like in a healthy way. Not always like we're just thinking we're in the Nine of Swords, but we're shifting here. We're being able to shift because we're being able to connect to other realms, other dimensions, because we are actually raising our vibration. And how are we doing it? We're in strength right now. Strength is allowing us to make a connection and move forward with love, to love, and expand. All right, guys. Until next time. Love, light, and healing energy sent your way to Crave today. I look forward to seeing you again soon, and we will get this all fixed up. This reading that left. Okay? Take care.